What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I've been trying to put this eyebrow tutorial together for the longest time now, and I feel like I'm overcomplicating it, so I'm going to make this real simple. So if you want to know how I do my eyebrows, then stay tuned. So I like to do my eyebrows first before I put on my foundation or do anything else on my face, because eyebrows can be a little time consuming. So in case I need to make any corrections or adjustments, then it's not going to ruin my foundation or anything else. So I like to just do that first and get it out of the way, and then it's done and I don't have to worry about it. So first thing you want to do before you even begin your eyebrows is make sure that your eyebrows are clean. So whether you get them waxed, if you tweeze them, threaded, whatever you do, get that done first. And if you're in between waxings or threadings, then just tweeze them. Get the little stragglers out of the way so you don't have to worry about them looking kind of messy. So my eyebrows don't really need to be tweezed or anything, but I'll just go in and see if there's any stragglers and I'll get those. So take this spoolie, which these are very, very handy, and take it and just brush your eyebrows up. It'll help you to see all the hair that's hiding that needs to be tweezed, but it'll also help you to get a cleaner line when you're drawing your eyebrow in. And ladies, please, when going in with tweezers, please refrain from getting tweezer happy. You don't want to end up with little thin lines on your face. The goal is to clean them up, not to tweeze them off. You want to work with the natural flow of your eyebrows so that they look really natural. So after you get all the stragglers out of the way, then you have to decide what you want to use to shape your eyebrows. Sometimes I use an eyebrow pencil. One of my favorites is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. I love this pencil because it has obviously the pencil on one side, but it also has, oh, this one's my broken one. JK, time out. Sometimes I use an eyebrow pencil, and one of my favorites for that is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. The reason why I love this one, a couple that I have tried have not drawn on very easily. There was one from MAC that I used that didn't glide on really well, so I didn't really like that one. This one glides on really well, but it also has the spoolie on the end of it. And I really like that. It's just very convenient. So this is one of my favorites. But lately I've been using the Makeup Forever Eyebrow Corrector. It's a liquid. And I've never used a liquid eyebrow corrector before, but I really like this. So if you want to use something kind of like this, then you will need an angled brush. So I'm going to use this one today. It stays on really well. It's waterproof, so it doesn't really move. So I really, really like this one better than the eyebrow pencil, although the eyebrow pencil does look a little bit more natural sometimes depending on how heavy you draw it in. So that's kind of nice on days that you're not really doing much but still want to have your eyebrows drawn in. But I'm going to go ahead and use the Aqua Brow today. So I just use a tiny bit and I put it on the back of my hand. You can use like a palette or whatever you want to put the product on, but I'm just going to use my hand because it's easy. Just get a little bit of the product on your brush. I've been starting in the middle of my eyebrow just so I don't get it too heavy on the inside so it looks a little bit more natural. So starting on the bottom, I like to trace along the bottom of my eyebrow, and then I take it to the top and I trace the top of my eyebrow before I fill it in. I've been playing around with different shapes, and I really like my eyebrows a little bit thicker than they are naturally, so I tend to draw outside of where my natural eyebrow is to create the illusion of a wider and thicker eyebrow. And I also try to avoid making it really heavy towards the inside corner of my eyebrow so that it doesn't look heavy on my face. I like them to look softer and a little bit more on the natural side, unless I'm going for a really, really bold look. The spoolie is very helpful in softening where you put the product. It kind of spreads it a little bit more evenly and softens it up. This is the perfect example of how the spoolie is really helpful. Right there, I got the product a little bit too heavy towards the inside corner of my eye. So I took the spoolie and I just brushed it out to smooth it, spread it a little bit, and soften it up, and it did the trick. I'm happy with that, so now it's on to the next one. Everybody's eyebrows are different. One of my eyebrows is shaped a little bit differently than the other one. The one that I'm working on now is just a little bit rounder, while the other one is slightly pointier towards the top. I like my arch to be a little bit pointier, so in this case, I have to create the point so it matches the other one. So now that you have your desired shape, you want to go in and clean it up and make the lines a little bit sharper and cleaner. So you're going to take a concealer. I use the MAC NC30 and some kind of brush, like an angled brush or a flat brush. And now you want to go in and just sharpen the lines and make them nice and clean. This step could be left out, but it really does make a big difference if you do it. It really refines and completes the total look. It's worth taking the time to do it. Just make sure that you take the time to blend it really well. Now that my eyebrows are done, I can finish the rest of my look. Having full and complete eyebrows makes your look so much cleaner, so much richer. So it really does make a big difference when you fill your eyebrows in. So give it a shot and see how it works for you. Play with different pencils and different brow gels, different shapes, and see what works best for you. But once you get the hang of it, it's really, really easy, and you'll love the way it looks, guaranteed. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video.